know what is what.
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
This is Cult of the Living Dead.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Cult of the Living Dead. This week, we are covering probably, I'm going to go out there and say it might be the worst movie we've ever seen on the pod, at least from a filmmaking perspective. We are covering Troll 2, aka Goblins. This movie is infamous for being a sequel to a movie that it has nothing to do with, which is kind of hilarious. But as always, I am your host, The Dale, followed by my two co-hosts, Mr. Saya.
Yo.
And Twan.
Oh my god.
We got to give these boys some flowers because both Twan and Saya are battling the flu right now. So it is this is their Jordan flu game, this recording.
We're doing it for the love of the game right now.
For the love of the game.
This is why we're doing it.
What a movie.
What a movie. But before
if any movie was a flu movie,
watching this movie.
This movie.
Yeah, watching this movie
in a fugue state, huh?
Yeah, watching this movie with like 102 fever was a fucking wild time. Like I had to rewatch the movie because I wasn't sure if what I saw was real.
It was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, bro.
What a movie to watch while sick, dude. I watched this movie not sick and completely sober. And there is a lot of times I was like, am I dumb? Or did they not speak English, but English word come out of mouth? It was interesting. But as always, guys, we are a cult movie podcast. We cover cult classics and B movies and horror, and this might be the B-est of all the B movies this week. As always, all these opinions are subjective. None of us are academically trained in film critique, but enjoy the ride. All right, so the Wheel gifted us this movie. I said last week when it was my turn, if it was something I hadn't seen, I was going to go with it. I had a feeling this movie was going to be a lot, but man, while watching it, I was like, man, when we constructed the idea of this podcast, I figured we were going to watch a lot more of these types of movies. Like when I think of B movie, I think like this quality movie. Holy shit, I haven't seen a movie like this and since like my childhood. Maybe it's been a really long time.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind more of these movies because it was funny. Like it was actually really funny for what it was.
It wasn't trying to be funny. That's the thing.
It wasn't. It
was very much trying to be a serious movie, but like it was just so hilarious in the approach.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was entertaining for sure. Like we've seen some bad movies where I'm just like, oh my god, I can't wait for this movie to end. This movie just like legitimately like had me like laughing at it, like how bad it was like the whole time.
It's pretty fast too. It's only an hour 35.
Yeah, it's a pretty quick movie. It kind of reminded me of like when you play those old like Super Nintendo era, early PlayStation era video games before like video game companies became a real business. So you didn't have like a professional translator translating these Japanese games into English, and you would just get like the wildest translations like ever. When you're just reading the text, you're like, what the fuck does that say? This is exactly what that movie reminded me of.
It's almost like the directors were foreign and they were trying to make an American movie.
Speaking of which, our directors are Italian. So Claudio Fragrasso and his wife Rosella Drudi wrote the movie, with Claudio being the director. So they've done a bunch of Italian films and a bunch of like these style B horror movies. I haven't heard or seen like any of them, so I didn't really write them down. But If they're of similar quality, I don't know if I need to see them. The music was done by Carlo Maracardio. It's so hilarious. So he did the music for a movie called Terminator 2, but it has no relation to the actual Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Hell yeah.
Which I was like, how the fuck? Because it came out, I'm like, how the fuck did they get away with having a movie with the exact same title? But
they just dropped the Judgment Day.
You know what? I think Terminator 2 came out first. Maybe that's why Terminator 2 is called Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
They pulled a troll too.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
I wonder if that would fly in this day and age. You know?
Right?
I'm sitting here trying to think of a movie that could be.
Okay,
nothing's coming to mind.
Avatar, and then Avatar: The Last Airbender. Avatar being an original property, and then The Last Airbender being an adaptation of a cartoon show.
Or if someone just pulls the trigger and does weapons too, and it's like has nothing to do with
it's just some like
Zach Krager's weapons.
It's just like a fucking like alt-right movie. It's just about the NRA.
Fuck. Not like this.
I saw Weapons. Very good movie.
Yeah, great movie.
Saw it.
Fucking awesome film.
What do you think of that? I mean, it wasn't like a hard twist, but to find out what was actually going on, what do you think of that?
That it was like a witch?
Yeah.
That was cool. I was telling Twan, I liked that the witch was like, she didn't really like look like what you would think of as a witch, but she also looked like very disturbing at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
She did.
There's gonna be a prequel movie about her now.
Oh really? She was a cool bad guy.
Yeah, because she's not actually from that. I don't think she's from that family.
Yeah, she's not related.
She's just like
inserted herself.
Yeah.
But it's cool because she has been around because the mom knew her as her aunt. So that means at some point in time.
Did she though? Or did she?
She might have just mind fucked her.
Yeah. Did a spell.
Maybe.
A pre-spell.
Also,
that's one thing I wish I would have seen more of in the movie. Like, we see how she can control people, but like that's kind of like the only magical power we see her do. Like, I'm like, what else could she do? Because if she did just like implant herself, then maybe. But I was thinking that she like implanted herself with that girl's mom, and that's how she became the aunt.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, she's my eccentric aunt. She doesn't really come around much. I haven't seen her in a while. And I was thinking like Hereditary, how like it's like a coven.
When she's talking to the principal, she says that the dad has a touch of consumption, which is what they used to call tuberculosis back in like the 1800s.
It's like the old West days. Yeah, fucking got the consumption. Yeah, when she said that, I was like, consumption? What the fuck? That's like crazy.
Where else did they say that in a movie? I just got a little touch of consumption. No.
I don't know. I know consumption is what Doc Holliday had.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
That he dies of tuberculosis.
Spoiler alert.
No, it's true. Although
whatever you do, don't tell me how Arthur Morgan dies in Red Dead Redemption 2.
He's very I mean, Doc Holliday is like, the first scene is him like being obviously sick.
Bro. It's fucking hilarious. I never felt better.
I'm in my prime.
There it is. Love it.
Drunk with tuberculosis. Love it. It's such a great movie.
Still the fucking surest shot.
All right, I was telling Twan this though. I think I know you guys are saying that you thought Weapons is like up there for top horror movie of the year. I think with the big three that we've all seen, with Weapons, Sinners, and Bring Her Back, I think Weapons is a decidedly third place. I thought Bring Her Back was a far superior horror movie. Not to say Weapons wasn't good. I just thought Bring Her Back was way better than that movie.
And Sinners is your number one.
I think they're tied. Like, I think like a pure horror movie, I think Bring Her Back is number one. Sinners to me is like 20 the modern From Dusk Till Dawn style horror movie, which is just like a really fun, cool movie, but it's not really scary at all.
Yeah.
But like actual scary movie that I saw this year, I think Bring Her Back was just like everything was great in that movie. And I thought
Nice.
Weapons is also very good, but I think it's just a tier lower than Bring Her Back.
Yeah.
And I think Weapons and Sinners are similar because I think they're both not super scary and kind of fun and like interesting in their own way.
Uh-huh.
But I thought Sinners was more entertaining. But the last the last bit of Weapons, like that last 10 minutes, was fucking wild.
Fucking
So
nuts,
hilarious.
dude. Yeah.
That was so
Well,
wild.
I found out where I remember that line from, and it's
Mhm.
from Always Sunny. Not sure if you guys are familiar with this specific episode, but it's an episode where it's Frank's Pretty Woman, and Charlie is pretending to be a millionaire, so he's dressed up all like a cowboy in all denim, and he eats a bunch of fucking fake blood pills. He's gonna act sick, and then he ends up like projectile vomiting blood onto this poor woman.
Yeah.
He's like, I just got what is it? A taste of consumption. Yeah,
Touch of the consumption.
A touch. Yeah, that's what he says.
Oh my god. That's funny.
Is that the same one when Frank is also driving and he's offering him an
Mhm.
egg? I
Yep,
offer
that's
you an
that
egg
same
in this
scene.
trying time. And then while he's fucking throwing up blood in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Also, a wild thing to say, he's got a bit of the consumption. Nobody gets tuberculosis anymore. Like nobody gets tuberculosis. That's not like something that's like common. It's like it's like super rare to get to like you get shots for that like
Yeah.
when you're a baby. Well, some of us do.
Yeah.
The rest of you, good luck, I guess.
I think it's still like the US has relatively low rates, but the rest of the world is still kind of struggling.
I'm curious.
Let's check it out.
Tuberculosis.
TB is a major cause of death worldwide, with the World Health Organization estimating that around 1.25 million people died from the disease in 2023. Millions more remain undiagnosed or untreated due to factors like lack of access to healthcare, especially in low and middle income countries. Recent U.S. trends in the U.S. reported TB cases increased by 16% in 2023 compared to 2022, reversing a long-term decline. This rise is linked to factors exacerbated by the COVID-19 pandemic, such as disruptions to healthcare
Anti-vaxxers.
services and delayed diagnoses. Hell yeah.
That being said, it
probably
going up
worse now.
only 9,000 as of 2003. There was only 9,633 cases that year.
Yeah.
With a population of 365 million people, that's like 0.001% or something.
Yeah.
It's like a small town in Texas.
Yeah, you could have you could have said almost anything.
Well, I mean, they're the ones that don't vaccinate out there, you know. They're the ones that are having like mad outbreaks. So like, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Like measles is making a comeback. That's been health talk. All right, so
did we like this movie, boys?
Got sidetracked with weapons talk. I was excited to talk about it.
I'm glad that you finally saw it. I feel like we've been talking about it for like a minute too.
Oh, I also saw Frankenstein in theaters. That was a cool movie.
How was that?
I compared it in tone and filmmaking. It's like it's closer to The Shape of Water than it is to Pan's Labyrinth. It's like that style of Del Toro movie.
Mm-hmm.
Great acting. It's more of an emotional, dramatic film.
Mm-hmm.
And the special effects are fucking crazy. It is a very gory movie, but like it being gory is not at the forefront of the movie. It's just when shit pops, it pops.
Yeah.
Toro.
Yeah, it's a good movie though. It was really good. Oscar Isaac killed it. The guy from sorry not to be disrespectful. The guy from
Jacob Elordi.
Yeah, the white dude.
Mm-hmm.
He was good as Frankenstein. It was a very good movie. Christoph Waltz was great.
Oh, he's always so good.
The chick, I forget her name. She was good. I recommend it.
We're talking about what we've seen. Oh yeah, Mia Goth. Yeah,
she was good.
Scream Queen.
Scream Queen.
Is she a Scream Queen?
Oh yeah, bro. She was in all those the Ty West.
Yeah, all the Ty West trilogy.
Oh, she's that chick.
She was in Suspiria.
And Suspiria. That movie was crazy.
I still have to watch that one. That one's on my list. I had a limited time to watch a movie, so I watched the documentary for the first time in a long time the other day.
On what?
It's like Netflix's Untold series. It's all about like things in sports, and this episode was on the rise and fall of And One.
Oh shit!
Remember
Okay,
And One,
nice.
dude?
Yeah, dude.
Crazy.
I was listening to Macrodosing, and they're talking about And One, and they're like, "Oh, that documentary about it was pretty good." And I was like, "Damn, And One was a fucking moment, dude."
It was.
I fucking remember trying to pull off those moves on the fucking court. So I was like, I'm gonna watch it, and I was like, "Oh, it's part of a series. Cool, let me check it out." And it's just short; it's like an hour and 10 minutes the episode, but it was pretty good.
Nice.
So I have some pretty wild facts about this movie. So it stars
Fuck yeah.
Michael Stevenson, who plays Joshua Watts, which is it's pretty crazy. He grows up and then directs a movie called documentary called Best Worst Movie, which is like becomes like a critically acclaimed documentary that's about the making of this movie.
Nice.
I tried.
That's awesome.
I tried, but I fell asleep.
Oh, you tried to watch the
Oh, you tried
documentary?
watching it?
Yeah, I put it on right after because I saw that there was a documentary on it. I was like, I'm gonna
Nice.
fucking try to get some more information, but I knocked out.
I mean, it happens,
I don't have any of that information. I think I passed out in like 5 minutes.
After
Within 5
watching that
minutes.
And One documentary, maybe I'll do some more, get some more documentaries in. I love a good documentary.
I like
yeah.
documentaries about topics that I like.
Yeah. I don't watch documentaries about like random shit. It's either usually nature, history, or sports.
Like, you
Usually
remember-
my.
You remember when Netflix released all those video game documentaries?
Was it like the games that made us or something?
Mhm.
Yeah, that was cool.
yeah.
That one was really cool. Or the toys that made us. That one was really cool too.
Toys were-
That one I skipped around only to the toys I liked. I didn't watch like the Barbie one and shit. I was like, I didn't play with Barbies.
Barbie one was interesting as fuck.
George Hardy plays his dad, Michael Waits, which is this dude's fucking role in this movie is wild. So I guess most of the cast and crew or cast is just made up of people that they had like an open like call for to come try out for the movie. So this dude was a dentist in Salt Lake City, and he's like, I'm gonna go try out. Maybe I'll become an extra. No, this dude got like one of the largest roles in the movie. He's never acted before in his life.
Honestly, man, he's the only one that like really brought it. You know, he was a believable dad.
He was.
Yeah, his lines are just so bad. It made it like hard.
Yeah,
I liked when we'll talk about it after.
We have Margot Prey plays the mom, Diana Waits. Connie Young plays the daughter, Holly Waits. Robert Ormsby plays the Grandpa Seth.
Voted.
And then Deborah Reed plays the bad guy, Credence.
She was hot.
Yeah, when she gets her like Stonehenge powers, and she's got that like that little number on. Yeah,
If-
she's
if
pretty
she
hot.
would've-
She puts
if
on
she-
her fucking that necklace from Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
If she would have come to me in an RV with a cob of corn, I also would have turned into a goblin.
that shit was random. Holy shit. One other actor I want to give a shout out to is Don Packard. He played the store clerk, the one who's like tries to give him that like warm ass milk.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So I guess that dude was currently in a mental institution,
What?
and he was on a day trip, and they just filled him in because the guy who was supposed to play that character like never showed up. So Don Packard is a legit crazy man
Let's go.
on a fucking day trip, getting cast in a small role in the movie. And I guess he said he smoked copious amounts of weed before filming, so he didn't know what the fuck was going on when he was in that movie.
That's
That's-
fucking hilarious.
that's awesome, man. It makes me want to watch this documentary even more
Yeah.
with just the little bit of information that you shared.
I was like, that's a wild fucking thing. What malpractice in that fucking hospital? But hey, fuck it. That's cool.
I mean, sometimes you got to let them go outside. You know what I mean? This is just their outside time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. A little day trip.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
get a little bit of vitamin D.
Yeah.
Get a little chiefed up
Sometimes you
before
go
you.
outside and then all of a sudden you're in a movie, you know?
That's wild.
That could literally happen to us now. It's 2025. Everybody be recording everything at all points in time.
That's true.
This is why
That's
you
true.
always got to be hella faded and hella ready to just get
Be-
into character for the bit.
That'd be cool. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Yeah, the cast, the acting, the screenplay, everything in this movie was bananas.
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 Monkey no clump.
I think. Do you guys think this is the first so bad it's good movie we've covered, or is it just all bad?
I thought we saw another movie that was really bad, and it was kind of good. What are the-
I think it was in the Lost Tapes, the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
oh,
Yeah, that was. But
That was
movie
so
was
bad that it was good.
But it was like a spoof, you know. It was like intentionally like making fun
yeah, I
of.
guess it was like Airplane.
Yeah,
True.
similar. This was
Um,
like the director and the writer claim, his wife claimed that people misunderstood that this movie was supposed to be satirical and it was supposed to be a comedy. But
Hmm.
everyone took it as a serious movie, but it wasn't supposed to be serious. But I don't know.
there's it has its moments. Like I want to bring one up specifically when after what's his name, the kid Joshua, no, Michael, after Michael pees on all the food. And the dad, it looks like he's gonna take his belt off and give him a whipping.
Yo, that's what I was
He's
gonna
like,
say.
"Yo, what are you doing?" He's like, "I'm tightening my belt buckle one notch tighter so that I don't get hunger pains." It's like, whoa! I thought he was gonna get a beating.
I thought that too.
Yeah,
I thought that too.
I was literally gonna say that about the dad. I think that was my favorite scene about the dad. He was so dad, but he was like
Yeah.
still a cool dad. Where he was like, I'm really disappointed that you fucking pissed on everything, but god damn it, now I gotta fucking lock the fuck in to not be hungry for the rest of the night.
And I like how his excuse is he's like, I grew up poor. I know what it's like to be hungry. You didn't, so let's see who lasts longer.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Bro, that was his version of saying, I just need you to do better. Be better than who you are. But is this movie, was that on purpose? Like, was that like a fucking, like, writing gold?
I don't know
You know
if
what
it
I
was
mean? Like-
gold, but it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. It was hilarious. This movie has a lot of those moments.
Yeah.
Let's see, I think I wrote some of them down.
It should synopsisize us.
Oh yeah, let me hit the synopsis. I forgot about it. All right. Joshua and his family set off for a vacation in the rural town of Nilbog, which, spoiler alert, is goblin spelled backwards. It's supposed to be a peaceful exchange program where they swap homes with the farming family for the summer. We're a farming family now. But from the moment they arrive, things feel off. The locals are a little too friendly, their smiles too stiff, and their hospitality involves suspiciously green food that Joshua's dead grandpa Seth keeps warning him about in his ghostly apparitions. That's coming from the shadow realm. According to Grandpa Seth, Nilbog is a feeding ground for goblins who disguise themselves as humans and survive on a steady diet of humans they transform into plants. These aren't your typical movie monsters either. They're vegetarians, the worst kind of monster, who literally need people to go green before they can chow down. While Joshua's parents brush off his increasingly desperate warnings as childish imagination, his older sister Holly's boyfriend Elliot decides to tag along with his buddies in an RV, turning what should have been a simple family vacation into a hormonal road trip nightmare. One by one, Elliot's friends fall prey to Credence Lenore Gilgood, the town's witchy ringleader, who uses cursed snacks and seductive monologues to turn victims into chlorophyll-filled goo. Armed only with Grandpa Seth's spectral advice, a double-stacked bologna sandwich, and the power of sheer disbelief, Joshua must save his family before they become the next green feast. The final showdown, complete with a magic stone and an immortal line, the family defeats the goblin, or do they? Back at home, seemingly safe from the horrors of Nilbog, Joshua hears a group of goblins feasting on what's left of his mom. And scene.
Beautiful.
I was not expecting his mom to die at the end. That was crazy.
I wasn't either. Also, the fucking like M. Night Shyamalan level twist of Nilbog being goblin shook me to my core. I was not expecting that at 102 fever.
That's funny.
You know what I mean? Like when that happened, I was like, what is going
Dude.
on?
Really
so
though,
crazy.
like the whole time this town's dumbass name has been Nilbog. It's fucking right in front of our faces.
For real. He
So
only
bad.
because it was fucking red rummed. Like that was the only way. The
Dude.
only way he saw it was because he saw it in a fucking beer.
In the mirror.
The entire time, they were saying it's like Nilbog. I was like, what a fucking stupid name for a fucking town. Like, why would you call it that?
It like doesn't feel like a word. Like it's
No, it doesn't.
not a correct arrangement of letters that like roll off the tongue in a way that makes my brain say yes.
Yeah.
It sounds like the name of a town in like rural Scandinavia.
Yeah, like the letters need like some accents on them.
Yeah, they need little dots on the top.
Yeah, like it's like N-I, but with the 2 dots instead.
Mhm.
I with the 2 dots, the L, the B, the O with the 2 dots, and then the G. I don't know, just throw a fucking like slash down the G for no reason.
Yep. It's a town with just like a bunch of cottages. Terrible
Man.
name. But it's Goblin. Who would have thought?
Not me.
Not fucking me either, dude. I felt exactly like that little boy when he found out.
For real.
It's Goblin spelled backwards.
I was fucking shook, dude. That was crazy.
He shook you to your core.
It did. That shit was wild.
Oh, what?
Especially being like super feverish. I was like, is this really happening? Like, what is going on?
And then the kid takes off to nowhere.
And he just dips.
So
Yeah, he does just dip.
Yeah.
It's like runs away, huh?
yeah, he just
Yep.
skateboards off. He doesn't know where the fuck he's going. He's in a new town.
And
He's
then
like 8.
and he goes to find the church where all the goblins have gathered to do their like anti-human sermon.
It's not even anti. Yeah, he's
It's
like, what is it?
it's a very vegan friendly sermon.
What is it? They eat their hot dogs and their burgers, and it makes their bowels nasty.
I feel like the main message of this movie was kind of funny, and I could see now that you're saying it that it was more meant to be like a parody or like a comedy rather than it being like as serious as it was taken.
It was a mad anti-vegetarian movie.
Because it was a super anti-vegetarian, anti-vegan movie. Like it was all about how we eat meat and like goblins just hate that shit.
I guess that the director and the writer got the idea because like at once a bunch of their friends just I guess decided to go vegetarian.
Mhm.
So then they just wrote this movie about it.
Yep. I was just gonna say, man, the 5 minutes that I did remember from that fucking documentary, that it was the interview with Rosella,
Mhm.
and she's sitting there and she's like, yeah, there was just one point in time when like 5 or 6 of my friends were all vegetarian at once, and I just didn't like it. It's like, oh shit. All right, go off, dude. Like, make an entire movie about how your friends make you feel.
Hell yeah.
That's so hilarious. That's just like so petty.
I feel like that's kind of a dick move. Like,
I don't know. I don't know.
It
I don't
is.
agree with your lifestyle. And you know what? I'm gonna make a movie to fucking tell you how much I don't agree with it.
yeah, like if all
That's
of you guys
crazy.
ended up going vegan, like I wouldn't make a movie about it. You know what I mean?
If I go vegan, I'd change my name to Shiloh.
Hell yeah.
Call back.
It's
We
so
gotta talk
crazy.
about this grandpa though.
Dude, the grandpa though, from the Shadow Realm,
The Shadow
This-
Realm, just traveling through mirrors.
Dude,
and his was it his prescience, like warning his grandson about goblins, like even before they're gonna like go on their trip.
yeah, he was kind of bomb. And he came out with an axe. Dude.
That was hilarious. When he came out of that mirror with an
And
axe.
he was able to spawn things on him at all points in time. Like he had the control up, and he was just spawning shit in the map. Like
He was
every
just putting
single
in
time
the
he came
fucking
in,
cheat code.
he came in with a Molotov. I like what he came in and gave to what he gave to Joshua at the very end. Like he was spawning stuff. He was able to. He was kind of bomb. Grandpa was kind of bomb.
Grandpa was a monster.
Grandpa was a king in hell.
What?
So, in one of the scenes that like the preacher of of Nilbog, he was telling the grandpa, he says, "I'm cursing you back to hell." He said it.
Yeah, he
Oh,
did.
he did
He
say
did.
that.
So the grandpa, so he's sending him back to hell,
Mm.
which means that the grandpa was previously in hell.
Well, but
And-
then
Interesting.
but Joshua was like, "Are you actually in hell?" And then Grandpa's like, "Nope, but I know where to send him." And then he literally sets him on fire. You know what? I like your idea. I think you're right.
But he's not gonna tell his grandson that he's actually in hell.
That's true.
You know those demons and their slick tongues. Look
Yep.
at Adam and Eve.
They do have
True.
slick tongues.
That is true.
Snakes. They're snakes in the grass. No, but
Trust
yeah, I caught that random piece of dialogue and I was like, yo, Grandpa's a hellion.
It's like I keep saying, it's from the shadow realm.
Oh, dude, he was able to pop up. You know, what I thought was fucking hilarious is that he's able to do all this stuff, but yet he gets lost in a house that he's never been in before with the doors of the names of the people that are in each room.
That is pretty funny.
That was funny when he shows up for was it Holly?
For
Holly,
Holly,
yeah.
while
Yeah.
she's doing some ridiculous ass nightly routine. I mean, I don't judge, but what was she doing?
I have no idea.
Dancing, bro.
She was dancing. She's doing random. She's like pumping iron at one point. She's dancing. She's
She was a
like
weightlifter.
berating her like obviously gay boyfriend. Like she's doing the most.
That's funny because I kind of thought the same thing when they were just laying in that bed together.
Yeah, they're all naked. They're at least shirtless.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, so they are gay. Like it's not just a bit. Like he is actually gay for his boys.
Maybe he was bi though, because he ends up leaving and going with his girl. You know what I mean?
And I like how they're instantly like, he's part of the family now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instantly accepting after
What a-
all that shit that they went through. It's
What a
that trauma bond.
progressive ass family. What does the dad say? He's like, you're a loser. You only hang out with your friends. I don't talk to people who just hang out with their friends. Like, why all this hate for just having a couple beers with the boys?
Yeah, dude, I don't know. Oh,
So
was
random.
that the thing to do in the late 80s? You can't
You
have
should
friends.
be fucking my daughter. How dare you have friends?
Why are you gonna be
It's
drinking with the boys when you can be plowing this piece of ass
Is
my daughter?
is that how it was in the 80s?
I don't know,
man.
Everyone was
I wasn't there.
smoking crack back then, so who knows?
Mm.
Just say no. Oh man, it's fucking so fucking wild.
I will say though, the intro to the grandpa was really cool. I like that little piece of like cinematography work that they did to make I thought the grandpa was alive and like
Yeah,
reading a fucking story to
and
his
he's
kid.
princess
and
briding him.
Mhm.
yeah.
I thought the same thing, and then
Then psych.
then like the mom's like, "What?" And he looks, and he's gone. I'm like, "Oh shit!" The kid fucking hallucinated his grandpa. That's crazy.
That was cool.
The grandpa scenes were some of the funnier. Some of the funnier scenes for sure. I think he might have been the only like one of the few like real actors in this movie, though.
I feel like
Oh.
I could see that.
I mean,
Yeah,
he felt like
yeah.
he was, but I could be wrong.
The way he delivered his lines in a way that like fit his character. You know,
Yeah.
Everyone else felt fake and felt like they were trying too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Surprisingly, I think one of the better actors was the homie that got stuck in the pot.
Yo, yeah. R.I.P. that guy.
I mean, they got stuck in the pot.
Yeah, the guy got turned into like a tree.
Oh, yo.
Those special effects are pretty
oh
clean.
my god, guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Yo, those are some really good practical effects.
They're
Really
pretty
solid.
good.
They
Yeah,
were
they were.
solid. That was the highlight for me.
Yeah,
was
they're a
his
lot better than I
transformation.
expected. I was genuinely surprised. Apparently, he had to stand in that pot for 14 hours, though. That sucks.
Oh my god.
Tough.
That sounds like torture.
I hope they put him on like a dolly and they could like occasionally lean him back, you know?
That would have been nice.
Be like, yo, lean me.
He kind of reminded me of I forget his name. He's from the paper company. Like it's not the same person, but his facial structure almost reminded me of
Paper company. Thunder
Uh,
Mifflin?
The new show.
or the paper, the new
Oh, okay.
the new show. Is
I was
he?
like, who do you
is he
mean?
in that
BJ
one?
Novak?
Oh no,
The
maybe
main dude?
I'm thinking of I'm sorry, I'm actually thinking of what's the one where they pretend to be a jury? Is it Jury Duty?
Oh yeah, jury duty. Oh, you think about the guy with who like has those like metal legs?
No, the guy with the glasses. The guy with the glasses who um
The guy who soaks?
the guy who soaks. He
I can
he
see
almost
that.
reminded me of that guy. Like same build, same like facial structure. He also wears glasses.
Yeah, I
I could
see
see
it.
that.
I think is McKee Leaper. I think that might be, and he's the only other guy with glasses.
Yeah,
That's not the older guy.
yeah. I see him. Mecky Leaper. He almost has that like same vibe. I feel like if this
Yeah,
was
just-
to be remade, I would want him. I would want him in that role.
You cast that guy
I cast
specifically.
him. Yeah.
I cast Mecky Leaper as Tree Man, as
Tree Man.
Groot.
Fucking Groot.
It was
Yes.
basically Groot.
He became Groot.
He ended up becoming Groot. Yeah. It was crazy that he was still alive, even though he was transforming into like a full blown tree too.
That whole scene where his homie's just like pulling the pot was hilarious.
Yeah.
Get me out of here, man. Just drag me.
Like, wait, why'd you stop pulling me? This dude's like, oh, dick, I just fucking came back from getting fucked up. Like, give me a second, bro. Come
like
on.
he's like slowly rotating him too, like you would with any real pot.
That was pretty
Dude.
funny. Eating that green ass burger or whatever the fuck it was.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder how much
Drinking
food
the
coloring they
rancid
went through
milk.
in this. Oh yeah, that gross ass looking milk.
Yeah. It was like chunky milk.
I like how I wrote this down. When the guy asked for eggs, he's like, eggs, pew, bacon,
I like how knowing that now, and the guy wasn't
just-
actually acting like he
He's
was
just a fucking maniac.
He was really just going off of the vibes. Like that's so fucking funny. He was so faded, and he was coming out of like a mental institution. And then they told him read these lines and give us your best performance, and he wasn't acting. He was just fucking going for it, dude.
The
He committed-
cocktail of like those like mental institution drugs mixed in with weed. That thing must have been on a fucking sick one.
For real.
The director was probably like, look, everything they throw at you hate. Just imagine that everything disgusts you. Like, he's gonna name off foods and you fucking hate them. Now go.
All of them.
It's funny because I don't think they spoke English, like well
Oh
English.
no, they didn't.
No,
Bro.
they didn't.
There was a mad language barrier.
That makes it even more fun.
I did when I was doing the cast and crew, I knew they were Italian.
Hmm.
So when I was watching the movie for a little while, the first like 10 minutes, I was like, is this an Italian movie? And am I watching the dub? So I was like staring at their lips real close to make sure like their lips matched up with what was saying.
Mhm.
And they did. And I was like, wait, so a bunch of Italians just decided to make some random ass fucking horror movie for no reason?
Hell
And yeah, that's exactly what happened. Apparently, they were given the script scene by scene, so the cast had like no fucking idea what was going on,
Nice.
and they're given no direction on how to deliver their lines. They're just here's your lines,
Damn.
and I guess they tried to like help the screenwriter be like, "Yo, can we ad lib some of these so they sound like grammatically correct?" And he's like, "Absolutely not. You read them verbatim." All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
it's
a
just
lot
a
of
fucking-
words that were in there that like no normal American would say.
Yep.
Like, don't fret. like there were just those random words that were just like, why would you say that?
It literally sounded like they wrote the script in Italian and they threw it in like Google Translate, like from a couple years ago, because Google Translate's a little bit better now, but I feel like 4 or 5 years ago it wasn't that great, and you would get some like pretty weird translations. I feel like that's what it felt like.
Definitely. There was one in the very beginning when God damn it, what are their names? When Joshua was talking to his mom, Diana, and she says something like, instead of like, oh, you like your grandpa's not here anymore, like don't imagine him here. She's like disbar him from your mind, or like it was some crazy word. I'm gonna try to find it.
That's right. In the beginning.
In the very beginning.
I'm like, dude, why are they so mean to this kid missing his grandpa?
Right?
For real.
And I like how the dad, and he's like, oh, like he'll get over it. People get over it all the time. I'm like, his grandpa died 6 months ago. He's just like, stop being a little bitch about it. Also, like, if the grandpa would have just showed himself to the parents, like, I feel like they would have like been way more successful at like not being goblin food.
Yeah, probably.
Because I thought he could only manifest himself to like the son, but then they all end up seeing him eventually, and I'm like, wait, he could have just showed himself the entire time? Like, what the fuck? Also, the second movie in the pod that we covered that has Stonehenge as the like main focal point of their power.
Mm-hmm. You texted us separately, and you said that this movie is better than Halloween 3: Season of the Witch.
It's more entertaining. I don't know if I'd say it's better.
You said better.
I take personal offense to that.
I know. I didn't it didn't deserve a response. I was like, this dude, I hadn't seen it yet. And I was offended, bro. I was like, yo, those are fighting words. And this is a Season of the Witch podcast, man.
I didn't get it until I saw the movie, and then I was like, oh yeah, this is another like Stonehenge movie, which is wild. And I thought they came out around the same time, but Season of the Witch came out like way earlier.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 years earlier, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, like 6. I think what season is 83, 84?
Season of the Witch came out 82.
Oh, damn.
Oh, 8 years. Okay.
So 8 years before. Kind of wild that they also use Stonehenge for like their like powers.
And she was a druid.
Yeah.
All right, this could be out of left field, but I thought for sure she was gonna stick the corn up her cooter.
Whoa, you've been watching too many Japanese foreign films.
You gotta watch.
She was being
watching more
so sexual about it, and like she kept like caressing it. I was like, are they gonna go there with this movie? And then they ended up eating the corn together, and I was like, that's way weirder than what I thought was gonna happen.
You never ate corn like that with your wife? Never.
And then the popcorn to corn ratio from one ear of corn was way off.
Did that guy live? Because I like
he lived.
He was like,
That's
no more
popcorn,
and then he's like covered in popcorn. Like,
right, dude. He's like drowning in popcorn.
Like drowning in it.
She literally just wanted to make out with somebody, make some popcorn, and then.
Oh yeah, she just went to fuck him. Like she didn't. That popcorn wasn't even. I mean, the corn wasn't even green.
Yeah, she just wanted. She was feeling young and.
She was feeling young and rambunctious.
Yeah,
been a while.
A lot of heat would have needed to be exchanged in that room for all that popcorn to pop like that. Because those weren't even dry kernels; those were wet
it was
kernels.
Fucking a regular corn on the cob.
You know, corn on the cob. So like that was a hot scene.
Yeah,
like from a literal sense.
Literal sense.
Also, I looked up Spinal Tap, and it came out in 1984. So there's 3 movies within 10 years that had a little bit of
Oh
mention
yes,
of
Yo.
Donald
Stonehenge.
Trump
So
also
like
had Stonehenge.
Stonehenge was on people's minds in the 80s.
Nice.
Stonehenge, all the rage.
Got to bring it back. We need more movies with Stonehenge.
We need more Stonehenge movies.
Also, we were talking about the grandpa being a beast with the axe. I completely forgot that he used Thunderbolt.
Oh, that's how he sets the Molotov on fire, right?
Yeah, he just
That's
fucking
right.
uses the power of Thor and just fucking lightning bolts this dude.
Damn, do demons have thunderbolt power?
Maybe he's not in hell. Maybe he's in Mount Olympus.
Oh shit.
Or what is it? Elysium?
So
Where
he's
they go?
actually
Oh, they do go to hell in Greece. That's where it comes from.
so he's
Yeah.
so
One
he's
L though.
he's not a demon. This just broke Twan's
Well,
theory.
If
But
he's
he
in-
also like pulled out a Molly, like a
he did have
Molotov. Like,
Molotov.
no angel's gonna be like, yo, about this Molotov, bro.
Molotov, bro.
Destructive, bro.
I love how he had a Molotov and a fire extinguisher, and he's like, "I'm gonna make a distraction with this fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put this dude out. I'll make a distraction." What'd you guys think of the goblin like design?
Hilarious. I
A
mean,
bunch of potato sacks with like a mask.
I like practical effects, and this was like a pure practical effect movie, and it was hilariously done. They looked really goofy, but for what the movie was, I feel like it made sense.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there was one goblin that stuck out specifically that just like
Was it the thin one?
that took me out of it, bro. The one with the flat face, he looked like a
yeah.
plank head.
Yeah. The flat,
Yo,
the thin one.
what was going on with that dude?
That was pretty funny. That dude was weird looking.
He was the only one that didn't have like a snout.
Yeah. That's true.
He was like the long minion from Minions.
Yes.
The one with one eye instead of two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he was the odd man out in a fucking tribe of goblins.
I would also like
that must suck, dude.
I like to point out, I thought it was hilarious that when they like decide to rush the house, the like sheriff goblin, he's like, "I'm gonna fire this shotgun to check if they're still in there." And then he transforms and he decides to like pick up a spear when he had a shotgun the entire time. He just went, I wanted to see a goblin just going in guns a-blazing.
You lose all your earthly abilities once you transform.
Mhm.
This is one of the lines that I remember that where they tell him, "Just come out and make it easier on yourself. If we have to go in and get you, we'll have to soak your meat in vinegar for at least a day."
Hell yeah.
If they kill him without the chlorophyll thing, they have to pickle him before they can eat him. I thought that was funny.
I want someone to soak my meat in vinegar.
Or how about the Stonehenge's magic stone is the goblin's magic power?
Wait, say that again?
The Stonehenge magic stone is the goblin's magic power.
Hell yeah. None
Horribly
of it made any
written
sense.
sentence. Horribly written.
Yeah.
What'd you think of his double-decker bologna sandwich?
I was just gonna say, bro, the most unlikely fucking tool to battle against evil.
Just meat.
And it was not a double decker. That was a fucking Scooby Doo sandwich.
Dude,
that
that
shit
thing
was,
was
fucking
thick.
stacked. That was a quad stack.
That was a quad.
I ever seen
for
one.
sure.
The grandpa basically just got like the like Oscar Mayer bologna pack, and he just put that between two pieces of bread with like some cheese.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But it looked kind of like the bar S bologna with like the casing still on it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. That shit
the
was
shit you get for like $1 a pound, baby.
Yep, strugglicious. I thought that shit was hilarious. I was like, a fucking thick ass bologna sandwich is like the ultimate weapon. So like in order to beat the goblins, you just need like a bunch of like Italian dudes to just run the fucking sub shop.
Bro, you just take a charcuterie board with you.
Damn, just fucking a charcuterie board.
Just all the processed meats, baby.
Damn, no shit, huh?
It's like you better stay away, or else I'm gonna bring out this salami.
Not the salami, just any carne asada, and you're done. Just have one barbecue, one cookout, and it's over for the goblins.
Too much seasoning for them.
Too much. No raisins in the potato salad.
Oh no.
Oh my god. I guess the producer Joe D'Amato believed that a film's profitability is more important than its entertainment value, which I think explains a lot of the filming practices in this movie.
Hmm.
Because this movie only costs $100,000.
That doesn't mean anything. We've already had this discussion. You can do so much with way less.
I bet the plant
depends.
practical effect alone must have cost at least 20.
The which one?
The plant like
Oh,
special effect.
yeah. I mean yeah.
That should look better than it had any right to be in this quality of film.
For real.
Damn, you said they had a $100,000 budget?
Yeah.
That's crazy. 2 years later, fucking El Mariachi is being released for seven grand.
Yep. But that's Roger Rodriguez.
No, I know. That's just
The
crazy
goat.
to think about. Like fucking night
That
and
is
day
kind of wild.
difference.
That is kind of wild. Well, this dude was already all right, this could be a bold take. This dude was already an established director. Like this wasn't his directorial debut.
Mm.
So maybe he was used to having larger budgets and didn't have to be as creative as someone like a Robert Rodriguez who had no budget and needed to just fucking be all the stops, just to run a perfect like playbook in order to get this movie made.
Yeah.
And you
True.
get lazy as you get more successful.
Mm-hmm.
Figured it out.
That makes sense. Also, I feel like because he's from
Italy?
from Italy, if maybe like the filmmaking culture is a little bit different, like even
Could be.
for like newer, more underground, like B type films.
Trying to think. I haven't seen a lot of Italian movies. I mean, I've seen a lot of spaghetti westerns, and those are pretty good. But I can't say I've seen too many outside of that very particular specific genre.
Yeah, no, I can't think of any off the top.
Yeah.
Italianos?
So what do you think? Do you think this movie classifies as a so bad it's good?
Yeah. I do.
Reluctantly, but yes, I did enjoy some parts of the movie. I don't like to say that movies are so bad that they're good because this is a bad movie. It's objectively bad, but
Yeah.
it's just like it's just so ridiculous at times that yeah, there's enjoyable moments.
All right, I got to show you guys this shit because this is absolutely hilarious. How do I make this?
Oh, the
bigger?
original Suspiria is an Italian movie.
Ooh.
Oh, that's true.
Huh. I gotta check that one out. I've only seen the remake.
Oh, damn.
Look
Yeah,
at
I've never
the
seen the original.
OG one's really good too.
Yeah.
look at the artwork. This is the artwork for the American VHS version of this movie.
Hey, I like that. There's something about the artwork from VHS movies that came out like in the late 80s, early 90s that they put a lot of time and effort into it, and I don't know, it makes you appreciate it more.
Wait, is that a werewolf?
It's a werewolf holding an axe
Yeah, dude.
with the little chasing a kid down a corridor, and the kid has a little goblin doll in his hand.
Oh, I thought he had a decapitated head. And then it says the original Boogeyman is back.
Has absolutely nothing to do with this movie. This is a wild fucking.
That's awesome.
It's wild.
I wonder how much that's going for these days. Original copy of that fucking movie.
I could tell you right now. I could pull up.
Tell me.
All right. On eBay, I got it for $135.
Ooh.
Damn. $130.
Let's see. That was just one listing. Yeah, with the original VHS cover. Yeah, it's going for about 130. The highest I've seen is $300.
Oh shit.
That's crazy.
There's always that person.
That's crazy. Was there anything else from this movie that you guys wanted to point out, talk about?
Mm,
Nah, we pretty much hit everything. The veganism, the
I
hell
was
theory that I had about the grandpa.
I was gonna ask if you think this movie could be remade, but I think it could not.
I think it could.
I think it could.
I think the whole aspect of like a green witch and like terrorizing like a meat eating town. I feel like
Yeah,
it could be done.
I guess.
You'd have to place it like back back in the day though.
Oh no, you could
Pre
actually.
technology, I'd say.
I know how you could do it now. You can make it in like a more like rural, like traditional,
Like a
like
dying American town.
yeah, like a hunting community, and this witch moves in and sees that like I don't know, this town holds like a national like deer, white-tailed deer hunting. I don't know. They're just really into hunting. So
Mhm.
this is like that is the town's fucking identity. Beef jerky, smoking, all this shit. And then she fights back with her band of trolls and slowly but surely starts kidnapping and eating like townsfolk.
So it would be more about the town itself and not focused on like just one family. So it would be like
Yeah.
a town versus the witch.
Yeah,
A literal witch hunt.
exactly.
Hmm.
And they're trying to figure out who done it.
I like that. Could be done. The bones of the movie are like not bad. Like it has
Yeah.
potential.
The execution was terrible.
So bad.
Yeah,
The
so bad.
screenwriting, holy shit.
Is this our lowest rated movie that we've covered?
Um,
I think for IMDb it is. IMDb tends to be a little bit more favorable. It gave it a 3 out of 10,
okay.
with Rotten Tomatoes having it at a 13%.
Ooh,
At one point, it was a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes, and then it slowly has moved its way up. And then the popcorn meter has it at a 45%.
huh. I think so.
I think
I
it
think
might
it
be.
might
Yeah.
be
Wait, what was the tomato meter?
45%. Oh, tomato meter was 13. My bad. Popcorn meter is 45. 13%.
Damn, Grandma's Boys at 15.
Ooh.
Oh, snap. Well, what is Attack of the Killer Tomatoes at?
Let's see.
You know what? I'm gonna go back since I've been doing the grades. It'd be interesting to compare it to like IMDb and Rotten Tomato to see where we stand.
Attack is 27%.
What about Plan 9 from Outer Space?
Oof, that one was
Ooh.
bad, dude.
Do you think this movie's better than Plan 9?
Yes. I think this movie is better than Plan 9. I think it's better than Repo Man. Plan 9 has a 66 with a 45 popcorn meter.
Interesting. All right. Should we get into our reviews then?
Do it.
Say, why don't you go first this time?
Damn. First to bat. What a fucking ride this movie was, man. I had no idea what I was walking into. I don't even know. I don't think we mentioned it, but this movie has no relation to Troll 1 at all.
Zero relation.
Zero really. It's its own like separate entity, like it's its own thing. I watched this while I was like mid fever, like 102 degrees. Definitely an experience. I would if you get an opportunity, if you have a fever and you want to watch a movie, put this movie on because it's hilarious. And it'll make you question your sanity for sure. I think this movie is like a prime example of so bad it's good because I had a blast. Like I had a really good time watching this movie, even though it was really, really bad. Like the lines that were written were really bad. I don't want to say like the actors were horrible. I think I'm that person that I think you can take any actor and you give them a good director, and that good director's job is to make sure those actors like act well. I think if this was done by like another director, I think it could have been like a completely different movie. I just think that this just didn't hit for that time, but like it's a retrospect movie now. where we kind of go in and we check it out and we analyze it, and it's just so fucking funny, man. Like the main message is that this person really hates like vegetarians, and that's just fucking funny. All of it was hilarious. I like practical effects also, so the practical effects in this was pretty funny too. I would recommend this movie if you want to watch something like funny and not like you can like zone out during this movie for sure. Maybe have it on like during a party, and people will question like what the fuck is going on. But it's not like, don't take this movie seriously at all. Because I don't think this movie is supposed to be done like that. I think it's really supposed to be just enjoyed for like the comedy that it ended up becoming. I give this movie a C. I again like tentative recommend. I still had a good time though. Like even though I'm giving it a C, it was still really funny. I watched it again when I wasn't feverish, and it was still as funny as it was when I was really feverish. So solid C movie. This is, I think, when Dale mentioned it before, like when we started this podcast, we wanted like cult classic B horror movies. This is a B horror movie for sure. Like this is 100% B horror. Check it out if you like a really bad good movie. Troll 2.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Twan, why don't you go next?
I like what you said. I like that this is a what would you say, retrospective movie or introspective movie, whatever. But yeah, it's not a movie that should be taken seriously at all. It had its moments. I didn't find myself like maybe enjoying it as much as Saya, but I did audibly laugh at times, and there's some like just really silly moments, and I can't even imagine what it was like to be on set during the filming of this movie. I just feel like it would be like a hoot, in all the wrong ways too. But yeah, this movie is just. I think we can all agree, that there's a reason why it has the scores that it has. It's just an objectively bad movie, and that's okay. What I did enjoy was the practical effects, specifically the kid being turned into a version of Groot by the Green Witch. I thought that was really cool. Yeah, the anti, veganism undertone was not expected, and that's just not something that you see driving the narrative of a film. So I thought that whole aspect was pretty funny. And then finding out that one of the writers had a personal vendetta against her friends and like went on to make it like the undertone of their movie. It just, that whole aspect just makes it even like, it just makes it so much more hilarious. The performances, knowing that, none of these people had any prior acting experience, like you can kind of ease up, but still, I don't know, man. What's her name specifically? I think it was Holly. I felt like she was very, Shakespearean whenever she gave her lines. Like she felt like she was on a Broadway play, and like, girl, you're in a B horror movie. Like, tone it down. But that's just like nitpicking and yeah. But it's hard for me to say it's a so bad it's good movie. I will classify it as that because it is that. I did have enjoyable moments, and like that's hard to come by in an objectively bad movie. I did enjoy it more than Plan 9 from Outer Space. I did enjoy it more than Repo Man, and I think those movies those fall into the so bad that they're good. But this movie lands above those in my brain. I don't know if I said it already, but I gave this a D. Yeah, it's hard for me to give it anything more. I don't think it's an F movie. I didn't like hate it. I didn't hate watch it. Like I didn't check to see how much time was left or anything like that, which is usually an indication of when the fuck is this movie going to end. But yeah, I'd recommend it if you like silly shit. If B movies are your thing, this is one of those like prototypical B movies. This is B horror like to the T, and there's elements to like. If you like it, watch it. If you don't like these older, cheaper, fucking weirder movies, then It's 90 minutes. You don't have to watch it. But yeah, tentative for me. D.
Nice. D from Twan. All right, I'll finish this off. I agree with all your guys' points. My score's a little bit out all over the place. So from a movie making perspective, this movie's an F. I think it's just like
Sorry, you're like I got many scores. I'm gonna give it a C, B, and a D.
it's just like what I wrote down is F equals C plus, and then I wrote stonks.
Oh yeah.
Damn, did the screenwriters write your review for you?
Talk us through your fucking
Your formula.
How did you get here?
Einstein over here.
Yeah, I know.
It's a bad movie. It's the script is horrible. The cinematography is pretty bad. The acting is like some people I thought were like actually like pretty okay. Most of it was pretty bad. But the movie was just like entertaining. It was It was so bad it's good. I use that lightly. I've banged this drum forever that like there's no such thing as like a so bad it's good movie. Like we talked about El Mariachi, like people have made good movies with like shoestring budgets. So like if it's bad, you're just bad at making movies. Like it is what it is. But this movie was just horrible, but it was like had me like busting up laughing at just how fucking stupid some of the lines were and just like how overly acted and overly animated some of the characters were in this movie that I just couldn't help but like enjoy it and be like, okay, I get it now where like there's a movie that just sucks and people just love it. They're like, oh, this movie sucks, but it's just so good. Like I think this is the first time I experienced that. So for my enjoyment level, I gave this movie a C plus. I generally was like laughing more than I anticipated I would. And I found it just like overall just like entertaining with how ridiculous it is. Would I recommend it to people? I don't know, man. Like I think in a very particular setting, like say I said, maybe like you have like a party going on or something, you throw it on in the background because like it is kind of funny, but it's also so bad to the point where you could show this to someone and be like, this movie's fucking horrible. Like you owe me an hour and a half of my life. Like, why am I watching this? As I say, from a movie perspective, it's an F. Most people will watch this movie and be like, this movie's the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. Like, why did you put this on? Other people will be more like me and be like, that movie was fucking hilariously bad. Like, holy shit. And I kind of like the story behind how it was made. I do want to watch the documentary now. Like, just having like a fucking mental patient just on his day off in society, like the one day he gets to be a normal person, you just cast him in this movie, like, writing it in broken English and like refusing to let English speakers like fix the script even a little bit. Like just everything that went into making this movie just sounds like just a hilarious mishmash of just bad decisions. And I'm here for it. So yeah, give it a C plus. If you've listened to this episode and you're like, that seems interesting, check it out. If you take your movie seriously, maybe like don't, because you'll hate this movie. And you'll hate us as a product of it. But it isn't so bad it's good. I think this is the first time I'm using the accepting that so bad it's good is a real thing. So C plus.
This is just one of those movies that like makes you do that. You know what I mean? I feel like they're rare. They're rare because we have, I mean, El Mariachi is like a prime example of what someone can do with like a low budget, but also like Robert Rodriguez is a really good director. And I mean,
True.
look at where he's at now. You know what I mean? So it really depends, I think, really heavily on the directors. Like, I mean, Robert Pattinson was known for being the Twilight guy for the longest. That fool is fucking Batman now. In his acting in Lighthouse is fucking amazing. Like you give an actor really good direction and like a really good like reason to act, they're gonna act. Like it's really on like how well you can express or get your actors to express what you want them to do. I just think the disconnect from from these Italians to these Americans was just so vast that it just ended up being what it is now, you know, and it's hilarious. But I definitely agree with you, Dale.
Yeah, it's just it's a crazy movie. It's an interesting film. I'm glad I watched it, if I'm being completely honest. It
Mhm.
actually was entertaining.
Mhm.
Um
I want something to compare it to, you know,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
because like
because I think this movie it like set the foundation for so bad it's good. Like this is the first movie that made me like, okay, I yeah, like you said, like I kind of accept it now.
yeah,
Um,
like I get it.
I can't accept Plan 9. Can't accept that movie as being so bad it's good. That movie was just bad through and through, in my opinion. But
Watching Plan 9 is more of like, I think of it more as like a historical exercise.
yeah,
Yeah.
it feels like a
Yeah.
yeah, like a assignment.
Like if you're into movies and you're especially that era of like silver age black and white horror films, like you kind of have to watch Plan 9.
Mhm.
But yeah, I thought I like this movie way more than I like Plan 9. I like this movie more. I'm trying to think like the movies I didn't like. I like this movie more than Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Like a lot of movies that I didn't really dig. Like I enjoyed this movie, like the movie watching experience more with this one.
Screamboat.
Ah, Screamboat was actually pretty good. I think I gave Screamboat a C plus. So they're about at the same. I found this one funnier.
Mm.
For sure funnier.
We didn't talk about it, but another shining moment of the practical effects is when the kid was having the nightmare in the car and his fingers were turning into plants. I thought
Oh, that was
that was
cool.
done pretty well.
That was a pretty good. The special effects are like solid in this movie. Very solid. I was very surprised.
Practical effects, man. Real good practical effects.
Um,
We need more.
this movie got a Blu-ray, which is fucking crazy. It's gotten multiple like double feature releases with the original Troll that has nothing to do with this movie.
Hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised if this movie gets a 4K remaster.
Hell yeah.
I mean, the white stuff got a 4K remaster.
White stuff. What the fuck is that?
I don't know. It was just one of those movies. I saw a post like Arrow was doing a 4K remaster, and I sent it to the group, and I was like, "Yo, we got to add this movie. What the fuck? Why is it getting a 4K remaster?"
The white stuff. I'll add it.
So the people that did the practical effects, I don't know if you mentioned them. Tom Gleason, D. Christopher Solomon, and Rocky Smith. I haven't. There's no mention of anything else that they did.
No, the white stuff isn't on here. I'll add it.
Oh shit!
Was this literally the only thing that they did and then they just dipped out?
That's what it looks like.
Damn. You know, I mean, okay, let's put ourselves in like 1990s time then. If this is their first movie that they made and it was like received as like a fucking horrible flop, I probably wouldn't do anything either.
That's true.
No, it looks like Christopher D. Salmon also did The Crawlers Advent Rising video game as an editor and a visual effects for BioArmor. It's a short movie.
Oh, that's funny because the Crawlers, I guess I didn't even mention this. The Crawlers is like there's two like unofficial sequels to this movie that were like marketed as sequels the same way this movie was, but they're not.
Mhm.
One is the Quest for the Mighty Sword, and the other is the Crawlers because they reused the like troll props.
Oh, crazy! So
Nice.
the trolls are in the Crawlers.
Yeah, because they just I don't know, maybe they're just like a studio prop now. But this movie did get an official sequel in 2019 called Under Control.
But
Hell yeah!
Well, I believe that it is your turn to pick this week, Twan.
Ooh.
I was gonna go Gummo, but I can't do that
Can't
to
go
us.
back to back.
Nah. I'm gonna
What are you
let the
feeling?
wheel decide and then kind of just go from there. I'm
with the vibes.
feeling I would love some Wood, man. Some Ed Wood. That'd be nice.
Ed Wood.
That'd be
Wouldn't
nice.
he?
A biopic or like, I don't know, just like a good movie, maybe a drama.
Okay. I do feel like we need a palate cleanse after this movie, for sure.
It's funny you say that because I was thinking the same thing. I would really like a good solid movie, like a critically acclaimed
yeah, dude, like,
there's not a lot of them
give
on
me-
here though.
give me
box
something
office.
with like
Like I
you know
want,
some heft,
I want like a Glenn Close,
like Shawshank Redemption that's on there that just passed. Like I would love that.
I just want something good, please.
I mean, I'd even be down for a Lynch, man. Give me
Yo.
Lost Highway.
Oh hell yeah!
Lost-
Honestly, Lost Highway. Yeah, I'm down for Lost Highway or like any drama.
I want an
Yeah.
action movie.
Okay.
Ooh,
I
okay.
want something that people get either shot in or stabbed a lot.
Hell yeah!
Oof.
I mean, just like something
Okay.
that just
Boondock Saints.
Dale woke up
Boondock.
and chose violence today.
Bone Tomahawk would be cool.
Oh,
Oh.
damn. That was fucking.
3,000 Miles from Graceland.
I haven't seen Bone Tomahawk since the last time we all saw Bone Tomahawk together, and I'm
Oh,
so down.
bro.
I haven't seen it since it was like on like when it got first added to like Netflix streaming all those years ago.
I think that was when
Damn.
that was when we all saw it together. Oh no, you know what? I saw it with my dad, and my dad was blown away. My dad was like, "What fucking movie is this?" I was like, "Bro, dude, just keep watching." And we got to that one scene, and he was like, "Oh my god, this is crazy." He loved that movie.
That movie is fucking wild.
Yeah.
For those first joining us, I got to give the rundown. So, the way the wheel works, it is Twan's turn. I will spin the wheel. When it finishes, he has three choices. He can spin it again, he could stick with the movie, or he can choose a movie. Let's see what the wheel bequeaths us. Oh, man. Come on, something
The
cool, man.
bequeath me, daddy.
Ooh.
Something that'll be like,
Just
hell
went from
yeah.
6 to midnight.
I forgot to mention he can't choose Ed Wood or a Lynch film. Is it going to be Gummo? Oh, that would have been crazy. Ooh, Blade Runner?
Blade Runner. Murder Party.
Murder Party.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
You gonna do it? You gonna do it? You
We
gonna do it?
spin
You gonna do
or I think Murder Party.
I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna go with the Murder Party.
Let's
Murder
go.
Party? I've never even heard of
Yeah,
this
I
movie.
I
I
don't
know.
even know.
Who
Should we-
added this?
Murder. It's a 2007 film.
Okay,
Oh, it's a horror comedy.
cool.
Hey,
I'm down.
saw
But
Tucker
I
and
didn't have a
Dale
choice, but,
over
you know.
the Halloween season. That movie is so much fun.
Tucker
Oh,
and Dale?
I added this movie. Okay. It's from
Nice.
the same guy who did Green Room.
Oh, dope.
Oh, okay. All right.
I love Green Room. Green Room was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I added it because I saw his most recent movie, Rebel Ridge.
Mm.
And I was like, damn, this movie was pretty sick. I'm like, what else has this guy worked on? And he did Murder Party and Green Room. And I remember I added Green Room into the chat, and you guys are like, that movie's fucking crazy.
Yeah, Green Room. Green Room is pretty nuts, bro.
Pretty nutty.
All right, I will say this.
Say it.
This is going to know how Grandma's Boy was not critically acclaimed, but fans loved it.
Mm-hmm.
This is an opposite situation.
Mm. Okay.
Critically acclaimed, but
But-
fans did not really like this movie.
So heady.
Damn. So it's a heady movie. I'm down. I'm down for
Heady.
some head.
Always.
That's how you get in. That's how you get the flu.
Amen, brother.
All right, guys. The wheel has
I think it
spoken.
worked like that.
This week we are watching the 2007 comedy horror movie Murder Party.
Did I just waste my pick?
We'll see. It should be an interesting one. I'm excited. I like the directors. I forget his first name, but his last name's Solinier. You guys have seen Green Room, which you really liked. I saw Rebel Ridge, which is the latest movie that I really like. So I'm interested to see how
Where we touch tips.
Murder Party pans out. Oh, thank you guys for joining us as we covered Troll 2.
Sorry.
Completely forgot.
It got a C plus from myself, a C from Saya, and a D from Twan with a very tentative recommend. It is probably the first so bad it's good movie I have ever seen. If you guys haven't done so already, Follow us on all our social medias. We release new videos daily on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X/Twitter, Facebook, and Threads. As always, I have been your host, The Dale, followed by my two co-hosts, Mr. Saya.
Remember, you can't piss on hospitality.
And Twan.
Bye.
Catch you guys next week. Bye.